Good morning to you, man, all the way George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Anyway, this is another chapter of my uh, comparison, which is the silicone free series, and this is number 5 in the series. And this is like I said, this is a comparison of women in the sport who really, like I said before, respect their physiques enough that they did not, decide to get breast implants. And there's so few of them in the sport right now. Many because judges, like I said, judges tell the women that you get breast implants, it helps you better in placing and judging. But it takes a lot for not to bend to the will of the majority, which is that's pretty much what it is. And just being a minority in the sport, that's it's pretty hard to do. But anyway, the two ladies I picked today are women who if I look at them, they are similar in ways. They almost the physiques are almost similar if you really pay attention to it. I think about the same height, and just they just kind of to me they look like they just was cut from almost the same cloth. And we got here Dr. Dena Westerfield. As you know, Dena Westerfield is a member of my channel. She subscribed to me since a long time ago, and I'm hoping to get an interview with her sometime soon if we get things right and get her. And also, the lady here is Michaela Aycock. I did a video about her some time ago, and Michaela responded to my video, and I responded back. But both these women, if you kind of look at them, they're just almost similar in some ways in their physiques, but yet there are some differences. And also their who they their themselves, their paths in lives are different. As you know, Dr. Dena Westfield is a chiropractor, and she's been practicing for a long time. And Michaela Aycock, she grows up on her family farm. They often, they often do shows with cows and other stuff like that. And I think she's very proud of that, because that's her family's way of life. They're farmers, and and they just love doing shows and stuff like that. If you follow on social media, sometimes she's done fairs and stuff like that. She's been doing this for a long time. But this is just kind of funny. These women with two different paths in lives are in the same sport together, but there's different times, different periods. But anyway, let me start off with this. Like this little pose right here is a basic, like I said, my favorite starting pose here. And and if we look at it, Michaela, she has an amazing wingspan. I mean, she is just her lats are just crazy. And Dr. Westerfield, she's pretty good. She has a great lat span, but you can see that even in some ways they're about alike, but there are some differences. Here is a front lat spread, and I might have to get the slight edge to Michaela. Like I said, she has great lats. And as you know, she just transferred from physique to bodybuilding about a couple years ago. So I was trying to trying to find, her first bodybuilding show was the Tampa Bay Pro back in 2019. And like I say, with the physique competitors, they don't have so many poses. So I was lucky enough to find enough poses to really kind of compare with Dena. Now here is a double front bicep. And like I said, there's so much similar to the physiques, but if you really look at it, especially I think I have to give this one to Michaela. Michaela's pretty. She has a pretty good size biceps. And like I said, Dena's pretty impressive, but Michaela just kind of pushes up just about a little bit, just a slight difference. Here we have a rear lat spread. Even though Michaela has a good set of lats, I might have to give this one to Dena. I mean, it seems like it's because I think Dena might be slightly taller than Michaela, but I think they're about the same height. I think around about 5'2", maybe 5'1". And like I said about Dena is kind of lean compared to a lot of female bodybuilders back then. She was competing as a bodybuilder, but if she was competing today, she'd be a great physique competitor. Here I double rear back, double bicep rear, and the detail of the muscle, if you really pay attention to it, I might have to give this one to Michaela. You can really see more detail on her back compared to Dena. Dena has a pretty good back, but with Michaela, you can really see how, you know, just how detailed and how much, just yeah, it's just something that's hard to describe. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not a judge. I'm just somebody who's a fan, and I'm doing a critique. Now here we have a side chest, and I would have to give again to Dena. Dena has a nice chest, and this is why I said again about women who don't do breast implants. It keeps keeps that you see the detailing of the chest. You know, but like I said, this is just my critique. If you have a different opinion, share it. And I'm happy to hear you share your opinions. Now here is a tricep. And really here, I think I'll give this one to Michaela. Michaela seemed like for her size and her height, she seemed like she's packed on just quite a lot more muscles. She was pushed up the bodybuilding because, she wasn't placing so well in physique. And, the thing is like, some of these physique women, they have certain traits to them that works with bodybuilding, but it's just, hers with her upper body, her shoulders, her triceps are amazing, Here I abdominals and abdominals, the abs, and I might have to give this one to Michaela. Truthfully, I think you can see a little more how she's more detailed compared to Dena. Dena has a great set of abs. And I think the posing, she should lay back a little more with her posing. I was trying to find the right picture to go get this, but Dena, I think, Michaela really took this one on the abs. She has great abdominals. Amazing, like I said, the washboard kind. And you got basically just a nice little pose. And I mean, like I said, I like this one with Dena. She has amazing. Like I said, that's why she one side chest. She has a great side chest, and you can see how just the muscle on Michaela. Especially her height and her size. She just seemed like that's why I was often say that shorter women just pack on better muscle compared to women much taller. And this is a nice little bicep pick, and I think the bicep really has to go to Michaela. Michaela has, like I said, she has some arms on her. Dena has a pretty good set of guns. Michaela seemed like she just, like she just got like a oof. And here we have the glutes, and I think I might give this one to um, Dena. Now, Michaela, she has a great set of glutes. Like I said, but she's a little bit like I think most of her size is mostly you can look at her calves, and with Dena, she has a great set. Her glutes are pretty good. I think it's just the legs that's the same thing difference with them. But I like I said, I'd give the glutes um to Dena. And like I said, these women are from different, sets. Dena, she competed up to about 2011 before she retired. And as you know, Michaela has been out for a while. There's talk that she might come back and compete this year. I'm not certain. There was that issue where she sent out a letter because of, people wasn't knowing where she was going, what happened, because I thought people thought she retired early, but what it was, the story goes that a friend of hers passed away, and she just felt like she wanted to take some time away from the sport. But these ladies, if you like I said again, their physiques are just about similar in a way. Maybe like I said with Michaela, she's a little bit more wider around the lats and the shoulders. You see she has a little more size in the quads. Dena, she has a good set of her arms. I think her biceps is her thing. I mean, she has a great set of biceps. But like I said, there's somewhat some similarity, probably about the height and maybe about the physique, but they just seem like it's so much alike in a way. And like I said, these are amazing women with great bodies. And like I said, this would have been something if if Dena was still competing, she would be in physique because like by the time she retired, next year physique started up. And she could have stayed a little longer, maybe get physique. And Dena, like I said, she's now was physique, but she went up because like I said, if you follow her, she wasn't placing so well in some shows. But these women have great physiques, great bodies. And you know what? It was something to see what they look like in the stage. Like, imagine if you know, Dena was still competing today, and or if Michaela was competing about the same time as Dena, around about 2010, 2010, something like that, would have been like seeing them get staged together. But like I said, these comparisons are just something I like to do, and I know a lot of you guys like to see you have your favorites and you have the ones you want to feel like that, who are just amazing, But anyway, like I said, it was possible we could be in space time continuum. We'll love to see these women on stage together at the same time. And also, if you have your favorite, you feel like this person should be, who you think is the best between these two ladies, put it in the comment section. You know, let this let how you feel and what the standards of what makes a great female bodybuilder in your opinion. You should be on Always Yours page. Like, don't subscribe. Oh, I'm sorry. This your man. Let me correct myself. This your man, Always Yours page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk. Like, don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.